Happy Super Sunday! We can be lonely on the weekend, too. Welcome to Sam Roberts Now. It is halftime. I hope that you're all as excited as I am. What an amazing game that we've been watching. If that's what you're watching. I don't know what you're watching, but either way, I hope you all are good. Now, of course, the always prepared, always planning Hot Dog is with us on a phone in somebody else's apartment just because, you know, otherwise,
this is my flag.
It is your flag. I mean, you are Haitian after all. You know how offensive is it though that a lot of people were like, "Yeah, Dominican Republic." Like, of course. Like,
yeah, no, it's the other country, the one right next door.
Oh, I see. I mean, Hot Dog, I don't know if you've been watching. You know, I know that you go. Well, I know I have a live show planned at halftime. So let me go out right before halftime instead of right after halftime because that makes the most sense. But
you know what?
What?
I made it. I worked it out. I'm here and I'm lonely, Sam. Can I not get some credit?
No, that is true. You're lonely. You're at a social event and still lonely. I think it's very, very valuable to send that home to everybody. I don't know if you've been watching this, but so far, and I'm no football analyst, okay? I don't know everything there is to know about the sport, but what I can tell you is I've been watching it, and I thought that maybe with the heartbreaking removal of Odell Beckham Jr., that the Cincinnati Bengals would be able to overcome the obstacles that were put in front of them at the beginning of this game, but so far, no dice on that. And I feel like as I'm watching this thing, okay, the very beginning of the game, I went, oh, no, this is not looking good for Cincinnati. They're breaking everybody's hearts here. This is terrible. Oh, boy. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre are starting to walk towards the center of the field. This is what the real game is for me.
Ah, shit.
But the Bengals, they started to come back. They got themselves up to 10, but haven't been able to get their one field goal away. They can't get that last field goal. They can't get those last 3 points. We got another half of football. We're going to see if we could do it, but the Rams, Hot Dog, just appear to be that much hungrier tonight. By the way, could I not be on one of these NFL pre-shows? Does this not sound great?
I was going to ask. I said, are you auditioning for a pre-show right now?
Well, I mean, I see
that
guys.
Was pretty good.
Thank you. I see guys sitting at the desk, and I go, you see the Bengals they came to make a run for it, but they've been outmanned at every turn. The Los Angeles Rams tonight are that much hungrier, and it seems like they have come to win this football game. How was that? Was that good?
It sounds like you know the sport of football.
Thank you very much. Yeah, see, here's my knowledge of the sport of football. I was explaining it to my 4-year-old son because the thing about 4-year-olds is you can tell them anything, and they don't ask a lot of follow-up questions. So from that perspective, I was a football genius. But like with a 10-year-old, I would look like a total asshole. They'd be like, that's not what that means.
He would run circles around.
I mean, yeah, he'd be like, that's not even who that is. I'd be like, yeah, Odell Beckham Jr., he plays for the Bengals. And they go, that's not the team that he's playing for tonight. And I go, okay, well, I guess he was traded. I don't know what to tell you.
The blue team. Come on.
There were 2 moments in my house for this game already that like my kids and my wife were like, whoa, what is going on here? The first was that first touchdown in the first quarter that the Rams were able to get. Their first score. I was like, whoa, because it was big, it was exciting, it was great. The second was AJ Soprano showing up when Meadow parked. I was like, whoa, AJ! Yeah. AJ, I'm telling you right now, okay, you want to get analytical? You want me to put my sports hat on? Right now, the Soprano Chevy spot is the spot to beat at the Super Bowl. There hasn't been a commercial that has come close. I'm watching Tommy Lee Jones right now selling pickup trucks. Nick Jonas is on there too. Putting Tommy Lee Jones and Nick Jonas and Rashida Jones, you could put as many celebrities as you want in that Toyota Tundra commercial. It's not coming close to what I saw from Chevy. First of all, I'm sitting there going, woke up this morning. I know what it is. And I told my wife, I was like, I know. I was like, clearly, and I saw the profile, I saw the face, and I go, clearly this is a car commercial, but how amazing would it be if this was just a surprise HBO spraying on us and the Meadow Show is coming? I was like, please, I'd be so in. If it's like, it's the Meadow Show.
What we've been yearning for.
Yes, the Meadow Show. And then she's parking the car, and she does it successfully. But still, it makes me think of the finale, obviously, the tension. I go, who taught her how to park? And then when AJ was there and they hug each other, I went, "Whoa, AJ!"
It's one of those things where I'm very glad I just watched the show, so I could appreciate that was, in fact, the best Super Bowl commercial so far.
It was by far the best Super Bowl commercial so far. My question to you, is it canon? Is it part of the Sopranos story? Like if I were to tell you, oh boy, they're setting up the halftime show. That looks like Slim Shady's house. There's a house there on the field. This is getting very exciting. If I were to tell, and don't forget too, they can't go pitch black for the halftime show because it's daylight. By the way,
right, yeah, it's in LA, right?
Super chats are coming in right now. People are earning Sandbucks as we speak. If you want your chat to get acknowledged, we're going to be moving fast tonight on the show. So if you want your contribution to get acknowledged, then super chat it in. I will read all super chats. Greg Schmidt says, listening to Sam analyze football is like listening to Hot Dog describe how to pick up women. I'm sure, Hot Dog, you could convince a toddler that you were pretty good at picking up women.
They could probably smell it.
Yeah, probably.
They could smell it from...
Probably.
I could probably bullshit my way like for 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're probably right. Leonard Andrew, congratulations. You've earned yourself half a Sambuck. And not Sam's Grim Reaper, Commandatore. That Sopranos Chevy commercial. Cry face, cry face, cry face. It is nice to know that Meadow and AJ ended up okay. Now, let me ask you this, Hot Dog. Did you get got by the QR code commercial?
I was trying to scan it. Was it not scannable?
No, it was super scannable. What are you, an idiot?
Well, I was trying. There were a bunch of us trying to scan it, and we couldn't get it to work.
I mean, I literally was sitting in a chair and just put my phone up and scanned it very, very easily.
What was it?
Coinbase. Trying to get me to buy Bitcoins.
Oh.
Yeah. It went right to Coinbase. That was probably... What did you think? It was porn?
No. I mean, it would have been cool if that was like a movie trailer or something like that. Coinbase. Yeah,
I mean, I guess if it was a movie trailer, I'd be like, that was cool, but you probably would have gotten more for your money if you had just aired the movie trailer on the Super Bowl.
Okay, that is true.
They got, hey, my Alfred Hitchcock, Jordan Peele, got his trailer on the Super Bowl. The trailer for Nope.
I haven't seen it, but I got to go back and watch it. It's Nope, right?
Yeah, it's dope as hell. Six Crow says they couldn't spring for Edie Falco. I can only assume based on that commercial that not only Tony but also Carmella both died in the end of that show. I think the guy, whoever it was in the members only jacket, killed Tony and Carmella. Hot Dog, do you have a team that you're hoping wins this? Are you wanting for that underdog story? Are you wanting the Bengals to come back and come out of nowhere and be able to beat these Rams, or do you like the idea of the Rams starting strong and staying consistent?
here's what I root for, not knowing anything about either team. I go to the party and I look around and I see what everyone else likes.
Gotcha.
And I kind of just follow the wave.
Gotcha. So it's just like life for you. Kind of like everything else. Yeah. Okay. All right. Dr. Dre is turning up the music. This is going to turn into, by the way, like, I'm so excited. Oh, listen to these fans about this halftime show. And it really is hilarious because this is that. What are we starting with? Snoop and Dre. I'm listening. I'm sorry, guys.
It's the motherfucker.
I don't think they said the fucking word. They do have their houses decked out looking like California houses. This is like the halftime show that a lot of our generation is like, finally, man, the Super Bowl listened to us. Finally, they got it right. And none of us consider the fact that we just aged up to the halftime show. Like, it's not a matter of...
No.
The halftime show didn't come to us. We came to the halftime show.
No, it just took them 20 years to finally get it, you know?
Oh, I see. They got a whole band and everything. Now, there's supposed to be surprises here. There's supposed to be surprises. As Dre and Snoop...
that we're spoiled.
They sang the next episode. I like that Dre is actually performing, because he doesn't like to perform that much. I feel like he likes to stay behind the scenes.
Stick to producing.
Yeah, yes, I do.
Dre,
I do. They're still doing it. They're just singing the whole song. Well, first of all, we're going to do the entire... Yeah, good for them. Good for them. And they're very mobile for older gentlemen. Like going from house to house, going up on the roofs of these houses. It's very exciting. I do like that Snoop Dogg has made...
good exercise.
I like that Snoop Dogg has made wearing gang colors so mainstream accessible. Oh, they're doing California Love.
He probably has like...
They're doing California Love. Hot Dog California Love.
Ooh,
but they can't do Tupac hologram because the sunlight is still out. I would accept a Tupac hologram on a screen. Would that be okay with you? A CGI Tupac? That would
Just a projection? Yeah.
No, not even
okay.
Well, projection might not work that well because there's so much sunlight. I mean, like literally just have him on the screen, but he's CGI.
Why not
it's like
put it...
if Pixar did it.
Mine's frozen.
What's frozen? Your halftime show?
My stream, it just froze.
Oh, what a loser. What a loser. Oh, there's 50. Go Shorty, it's your birthday. I'm not 100% sure his abs are quite as good as they were in the music video. He is singing upside down, though. Can you imagine being 50 Cent's age and still singing Go Shorty, it's your birthday upside down? If that's not impressive, I don't know what
God damn
is.
it. Am I missing this?
Oh, he's already right side up. He's already talking about bottles in the club.
No!
Yeah, you fucked up. He's off the ceiling already. He's partying with the girls. He's already talking about what happens when he pulls up out front, and you're missing it.
God damn it.
I'm so glad that he wasn't like, let me play one of my originals. Let me play one of the new ones. I got a new album coming out. You mind if I play one of the new ones? They're like, no. How about In a Club? Just play In a Club, 50. That's what it's about. They like me. I want them to love me like they love Pac. Well, we would love Pac if you'd CGI him and let him do his verse. Man, look at that. They got the lowriders out in front of the houses. This is spectacular. 50 Cent's got to feel good that In the Club has achieved, like, you know, Dre Day level. Like, Dre and Snoop, and then you're going to throw In a Club on.
We're going to be rocking to that when you're, in our nursing homes.
In a Club?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still going to bump. It's still going to bump. Is that Mary? Mary looks fabulous, Hot Dog. Oh, she's talking about her dancery. There's only one thing she could be talking about, and that's her dancery. I think that she's going to tell us there ain't no hateration either. I mean, she might be lip syncing, but you know what? Doesn't bother me one bit. Look. After all these years, the queen is still on top.
All right, I'm back. All right.
Okay.
No, there's no more upside down 50.
50's gone. It's Mary. The queen is here. You missed the whole 50 Cent thing, hot dog. Ricardo Rodriguez said 50 Cent should punch hologram Ja Rule in the hologram face. That's actually not a bad idea. That would be something I would absolutely pay to see. I heard Kanye West is at the Super Bowl with AB. I hope
that man is going through it.
I hope Pete Davidson is not at that Super Bowl because I've heard it's on site. If he is, it is on site. Oh, Mary's slowing it down a little bit. Mary's actually singing "No More Drama in My Life," hot dog. What an exciting time. They treated her right. I was a little worried that with all the heavy hitters, Mary would get 30 seconds and just boom, dancery. Now get the hell out of here. No, we're gonna be hater-rating all. No. They're letting her do no more drama. No more drama at the Super Bowl in Los Angeles. SoFi. What a moment. What an absolute moment. Frank S. says, I have those same boots. I believe I have a pair similar as well. That is great. I love that. And there she is. I wonder how many people... This has to be, I mean, this appeals to everybody, right? Like the people in the stadium are, look at her, she's losing her mind. You know, Mary knows. This is why it's great, okay? To achieve this, when you're this far into your career as Mary J. Blige knows that she will never have this kind of spotlight on her again, most likely. And that's not a shot. That's just who would ever have this kind of spotlight. So she is showing up.
Right.
Fresh to death.
You got to go all out.
Yes. Now, who is this? It says Dre Day. Okay. Oh, Kendrick. There he is, mixed in there. Whoa. It's good. It's a nice spot for Kendrick, too. Kendrick is like, because not only is it cool for him, I'm sure, growing up listening to all these people, but he also knows, like, he's the one person that's connecting it to, like, modern culture. Like, when they're like, it's a whole bunch of old people. And they're like, no, we got Kendrick. No, Kendrick is there. Oh, and now he's performing We Gonna Be All Right. We Gonna Be All Right. Yeah, we are. This is great. I love this. They got a whole, like, the floor is, like, the whole cityscape of Los Angeles. It always does feel, though, like these Super Bowl halftime shows, they do feel like they're forcing everybody in the stadium to go to a concert they didn't buy tickets for. Like, you know, you buy tickets for the game. I mean,
who's going to complain about this performance?
There's got to be somebody. There's got to be somebody going, I didn't pay to see this rap crap. Where's the football? Although, there's probably not that. Like, generally speaking, I don't think football fans can actually get tickets to the Super Bowl. I think it's more like, you know, the elite
influencers. I mean, This is a lot better, I feel like, for the demo than, you know, Beyonce or J-Lo or whoever it is that they usually, you know, pick up.
You don't think it's the same demo? I mean,
like, usually they get, like, the Super Bowl is like, oh, like, let's get something that appeals to, like, the ladies or something.
It would be funny to get to the place where, like, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg are played on adult contemporary radio. You know what I mean? Like, easy listening.
And now for the oldies.
So I guess if we've gone, Dre and Snoop opened, and then 50, and then Mary, and then Kendrick. Dr. Dre is back at his desk. I'm assuming Eminem is going to headline this thing. Right?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, for sure.
There he is. Yep. Eminem is, oh, they're saying forgot about Dre. I love that. Oh, Lose Yourself. This really is. I mean, Lose Yourself is the most adult contemporary rap song of all time, but it's so good. What else are you going to play? Eminem with his weird face that looks like he's a cartoon character even in real life. You got to love him.
I mean, these kids got to learn what good music is, Sam.
I mean, why? Because it's your music?
Yeah.
All right, Mom Spaghetti. Woo! Dad, are you singing Mom's Spaghetti again? Shut up, learn. It's
You
good
don't
music.
get it, son.
This is awesome. I see JD Straight Shot says, Kid Rock, let's go 2024. Yeah, I think I that's what I really hope. If we've gotten this far, I think we're like 3 or 4 years away from like Kid Rock, Limp Bizkit, and Korn. Like just doing a full rock rap. Maybe you get POD in there. You know what I mean? Like,
do you think he would throw a shot at the Lips?
Oh, for sure. He did it at the Hall of Fame. They told me not to talk about politics, but I might want to body slam some Democrats. Oh, hell yeah. Eminem, he's channeling B Rabbit up there with his Jordan 3s on. And he's seizing the moment, hot dog. You know, you see what I'm saying? He's talking about this opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Is he talking about the movie that came out 20 years ago? Or is he talking about being at the Super Bowl? Oh, this is great. This is the most hip-hop thing of all time. Dr. Dre has created a lounge on the stage. So, like, each of the other performers got to perform in their little boxes. And now that Eminem is performing on the final stage, like, 50 Cent and Mary J. Blige get to just chill. In the lounge. Which is the best thing ever.
Best seats in the house.
Best seats in the house. Okay, what do we got here? What do we got? The band is going nuts. I like that they got a live band out there. Okay. I Ain't Mad At You. That's I Ain't Mad At You. Is Tupac alive? Is Tupac alive? If Tupac is alive and he comes back for this, I will lose my mind right here.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, he's playing Still Dre now. Oh. Is he not bringing Tupac back? Tupac's not alive?
Tupac, unfortunately, could not make it.
Oh, but here we go. Still Dre. Okay. All right. I was for a second hoping Tupac was still alive. Because he was playing I Am Mad At You for a second on the piano. But maybe that was just his way of saying, like, look how good I am at piano. I could play lots of rap songs. Okay. Still Dre is, yeah. This is great. I love Dr. Dre getting a little spotlight for himself. How? My last CD was The Chronic. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't get enough respect. You're vibing over there, hot dog?
Yeah, now you see the crowd swarm in.
Yeah. If you ain't up on things, still. I love that. This is fun. Look at him. Oh, Crip walking. I love it. Crip walking is mainstream. Who would have thought? People were so afraid of the Crips, and now they are the halftime Super Bowl. They were so afraid of...
It kind of makes me think they're not so bad after all.
Pepsi is sponsoring Crip walking. This is incredible. This is... I would say this is the most watched musical performance of the entire year, right? Generally speaking, I mean, what's more watched than the Super Bowl halftime show? And Snoop Dogg is coming out in his Crip blue, and we just get to Crip walk? I mean, this is great. I wish we had a little representation for the Bloods just to make sure that we're all included, but look at that. The fans are going nuts. I hope people start Crip walking on TikTok. You know what I mean? I hope we really popularize this thing. And I like, you know what I
see the influencers do it?
You know what I really like? That's it. That's the end of the concert. You know what I really liked? That they could have easily let Marshall have the closing number. Like, Lose Yourself could have ended the show like that. I mean, that's the most famous song on the thing.
That goes crazy.
Yeah. I liked it. I think Dr. Dre was like, yeah, we'll do Lose Yourself, and then I'm going to do a medley, and then I'm going to do Still Dre. And everybody was like, all right.
Because we're closing it out with me, baby.
Yeah, I think I will be closing it out. Thank you very much. And they're like, okay, Doc, you got it. You got it, Doc.
Not too shabby.
It was great. I wonder why they didn't announce 50 Cent. Why do you think they didn't announce 50 Cent in advance?
I mean, they always have like a surprise or two, you know? I mean, Shakira was a surprise, I think, for the... Was it for the Beyonce Super Bowl?
I mean, I get it, but why? Yeah, why? Like, why not just be like, oh, yeah, 50 Cent's going to be on the ceiling again. He's going to be in the club. I'd be like, that's great. You know, I don't think it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. See, Jeffrey Blake is saying it's better than most. Seriously, of course, because those are like, yeah, that's one of the great medleys of hits I've ever heard. It's fantastic. You know what was great? You know what was really great? By the way, I just saw a Crypto.com commercial. The fact that Coinbase, this is the cable guy commercial. They brought Jim Carrey back to be the cable guy. He's bringing back the cable guy character. That's exciting. But I will tell you that I think it's a Verizon commercial. I will tell you that the fact that Coinbase and Crypto.com are all like advertising on the Super Bowl makes me feel like crypto is kind of done. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me feel like it's over.
Is it though? I mean, that's a lot of money to be throwing around.
That's what I mean. Like, it's past the point. Like, it's too mainstream. It's like, this is
the sale. Yeah.
Yeah, now we've got there, and it's like, okay, this is not for us. This is for them. Like, I'm kind of out. I'm kind of like the NFT thing. It's the celebrities. I'm kind of out. Now with the crypto, I'm like, yeah, this isn't, watching Elon Musk on SNL and thinking we're all going to get rich like a bunch of idiots. This is now Super Bowl commercials. And So, I don't know, but I'll tell you what was. By the way, Leonard Andrew has said, can we get Sam versus Hot Dog empty arena next year? I think we could do a little halftime heat next year. I don't mind that.
Yes. Yeah, let's borrow the NXT Performance Center.
I think, it should be available. I think we should be able to do that. I loved the way tonight's game started. Did you see?
It started hot.
This is how tonight's game started. Finally. And I was like, yes, because it wasn't just that Dwayne Johnson was going up and being a motivational speaker. The Rock was cutting a promo. And if you remember, when the XFL first started, that first season that people are like, oh, it was a failure and this, and it was wrestling, and it was hokey, and it was goofy. One of the big things they said was, it was ridiculous. The Rock started one of the XFL games, and that's when you know to jump the shark, right? Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
And he comes out maroon from head to toe, tight-ass T-shirt, weird, tight zoot suit pants that bagged in the crotch. I loved the look, by the way. I thought it was great. And he was The Rock. He was not DJ. He was not Dwayne. He was not a movie star. He was The Rock. And he came out and he said, finally, and he said millions. And I said, this is unbelievable. We are starting the Super Bowl with a full-on wrestling promo.
I was just waiting for the, if you smell.
Absolutely. By the way, Mr. Hideous is saying he votes for Wet Ass Pussy as the Super Bowl halftime show next year. I think it would be great. Yeah, no.
Let's go from crip walking to that.
What else can you do? We've mainstreamed crip walking. I don't know how much further we could take this thing. But, anytime I see the something like that, like, nobody can come up to me and talk shit about wrestling anymore. They started the Super Bowl with a wrestling promo. How much more acceptance can you get? If you don't like wrestling, you're on the wrong side of history, bro.
Get from that?
It's the
Next
best.
year, bring in Stone Cold.
Do you understand? People joke about that, but do you understand if you did the Super Bowl in Texas one year and you actually had Stone Cold come out, cut a promo before the Super Bowl and tell this Dallas, go into not Levi's Stadium, whatever the Cowboy Stadium is. Go in there and say, give me a hell yeah. You'd have 70,000 people screaming hell yeah right back at him. It would be fantastic.
You tune in, you're just paying attention, not knowing your football teams, and all of a sudden you hear the glass shattered.
Yeah. And then I would probably be like, all right, guys, let's do it. Next week, Roman Reigns. Let's do it for next year. Next year, Roman Reigns. And they'd be like, I'd be like, well, whatever. You guys don't know what you're doing. Whatever.
Send Hook.
Oh, Send Hook. Wouldn't that be a great intro to the Super Bowl? Send Hook. People would lose their minds, I think. White Owl Massacre says, Sam, what do you think about this Bel Air garbage? I haven't watched Bel Air. It's on my list of things that we're going to have to unpack on Sam Roberts Now. I'm going to have a lot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies to watch between now and Friday, because I think Friday is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre show. But and at some point, we're going to do Pam and Tommy as well. But the show that, you know what? On paper, I wasn't sure about it, but I saw the commercial for it tonight, and I said, you have my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
For Bel Air?
No, not Bel Air. No. It wasn't for Bel Air. It was for Joe and Carol. Have you seen the trailer for Joe and Carol? It's the dramatization of Tiger King. And I thought I was done. I thought I was way over Tiger King. Like, we did it. We unpacked it. But I don't know. The dramatization for Peacock looks like it could be good. And for me, if it's high quality streaming, it's streaming on the cock. That's what I say.
Right.
If you're going to hook me on something, odds are it's streaming on the cock. And
you and I watched this game if it wasn't streaming on the cock.
No. There was a WrestleMania commercial because WrestleMania is streaming on the cock.
Yeah. If you're not streaming on the cock, I don't know what you're doing.
I'm streaming on the cock. Did you know that?
I'm right.
I have multiple instances of streaming on the cock, as a matter of fact. I'm all over the cock. I
tell some of the gals, I go, you can find me on the cock right there.
Yeah, you tell the girls. You tell them I am all over the cock. You watch them come running to you. They'll love it. They'll love you forever. Yeah, so it's very exciting. I always love to, now that the football announcers have to get back to like after we just saw Dre and Snoop and Eminem and Mary and 50 and everybody just going nuts. Then they take a commercial break and then they come back and they're like, Aaron Donald has 19 pass rush snaps and and it's like, are we talking about this again, bro? I thought we were doing.
You think that they should just take 3 minutes to acknowledge, wow.
Yeah, I think they should take some time to give a tip of the hat to hip hop royalty before they get back into all their statistics and everything. I think so. Well, look, I hope you've enjoyed the show. I think we're back to foosball, so I'm going to let you guys get back to the game. I hope you enjoyed streaming this with me. Super chat in on your way out if you'd like. Don't forget to hit like. Hit like on this video. Subscribe to the channel. We got clips going up all the time. I was editing clips all weekend. And we'll be back here live on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Hot Dog only shows up about 50% of the time. But we'll be here Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern for a live Sam Roberts Now. Then Prima Volta on Thursday. New Notsam Wrestling Podcast goes up tomorrow morning. And, of course, Jim and Sam on SiriusXM. Hot Dog, did we do it?
We did it.
Nice.
Another year, another halftime special.
Jay Howley 203 says, who you got on the show this week? You'll find out first thing tomorrow morning. Hey, I'm going to cheers with you later. Enjoy the Super Bowl, everybody. Have a good night.